Hey, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here, CarlosGilTV. I am out here in San Antonio, Texas for the Hispanic Retail 360 Summit. It's a multi-day conference and event really centered around marketing to U.S. Hispanic consumers and shoppers. There's a lot of retailers here, a lot of brands from the consumer packaged goods CPG space. And I'm actually out here to really twofold. One, I'm speaking at today, day 2, on how retail brands can be more successful in engaging with millennials and Hispanic consumers online. And then also, I'm really looking to learn as much as I can on that I can bring back to the office on how, as a retailer, we can be successful with reaching out to this segment as well. Great first day yesterday. Learned a lot in terms of case studies on what other brands are doing. One of them being Pizza Patron. They're a local pizza outlet here in Texas, very similar to a Domino's or Papa John's or Pizza Hut, but their spin is different. They're all about connecting with the Hispanic consumer. They speak Spanish in their stores. A lot of their marketing is really aimed towards Hispanic customers. They mix up pesos, which I thought was pretty cool. So really excited to be out here. This is my first Hispanic focused conference. So of all the conferences I go to, this is the first one that's really aimed towards reaching out to Hispanic consumers and Hispanic marketing. And for me, being Cuban American, it's cool just to be out here and be amongst, really my people and really just feel that sense of collaboration. So again, really excited to be here. Thank you for the folks at HR360 for inviting me to come out and speak and attend. And I look forward to sharing with all of you out there the fun that's in store. I am on the hunt for coffee, trying to see if I can locate a café con leche out here at HR360. When in Rome, you can always count on finding a Starbucks. Real talk. So Pepsi, who's one of the sponsors of HR360, they have these displays throughout the convention hall here, and this right here is an example of a dinner table and kitchen complete with the PepsiCo line of products. You've got your Quaker Oats here, you've got some Gatorade, you have your Lay's potato chips, obviously the Pepsi 2-liter. So this is a way to show retailers out there kind of the inside of a typical or stereotypical Hispanic household. So a pretty cool setup. And I'm going to show you some of the other displays that they have out here. This is mainly for the retailers and the grocers out there, but examples of displays that PepsiCo sets up at stores. You might have seen this in your local grocery store, but these are ways that they can go into Hispanic markets and incorporate words like fiesta, which means party in Spanish. And then you've got your displays, your chips, your dips, all that fun stuff. And you've got some Doritos here, chili limon. I personally haven't seen these in stores before, but it sounds pretty amazing. You've got some apple flavored soda, so some different products that PepsiCo carries that I would assume you would find in like a Sedanos or a supermarket that is in Miami or SoCal or one of those Hispanic populated areas. And then here you have some different flavors of Lay's. Limon being lime, you have chili limon, that sounds amazing. I'm ready for a Corona to go with those chips, real talk. You have your Bud Light display. And this is a pretty cool setup right here. Another Pepsi display. Juntos H360. Pretty cool stuff. Here's another display of a dinner table. And I like this right here. I like the branding and the messaging. Festeja Mama, which is celebrate mom. This is pretty cool ideas for in-store signage in Hispanic stores. It's a way again to incorporate Spanish language to drive business from Hispanic consumers.
For instance, with Walmart, I mean, it's such a mass client, mass communication. Well, when you look into the food category and how are people preparing for holiday, I mean, for the most part, we might use universal insights that are going to apply for everything. But then when you go and look a little deeper into Hispanic market, and you find out that there's probably more celebrations related to religion 4 months before going into Christmas, and then we creep into January because of Reyes Magos. Those are the kind of consumer understanding nuances that drive you to do something different from a creative perspective.
Yeah, I think it just I think it depends on the messaging, on the target, on what you know of your brand, of where you succeeded historically and where you need to go. I also think you have to have a very good understanding of growth and potential. I think a lot of brands focus kind of blindsidedly in the now. They don't see long term. I think you have to start to focus that when you look at messaging and language. So a good example is with Metro, we're very cognizant of talking to our consumer, because I think we have a really good grasp on who that is in Spanish. With University of Phoenix, and we're doing some work for them in the digital DR space. We're very cognizant about serving a bilingual ad, because ultimately they're going to be taking their courses in English.
Data is going, beyond the big retailers. I think what we're finding from a lot of our clients is that even your regional client is asking much more for deeper insights on the consumer. And so as a media brand, it's sort of, we're being tasked with that, to deliver on that. You're hearing that from your side too?
Yeah, so look, for Metro, historically, I would tell you we probably haven't been as apt to go to big data because we didn't have it. So if you know the Metro model, it's a prepay model. We don't take any information from the consumer set. It's funny, this is a tidbit that a lot of people don't know, but Metro's got the most Walt Disneys as a user base in the system. And the reason is you can come in there, you don't need a social. I could be Mike Reed, I could be Tomas Martinez. It doesn't really matter as long as I pay my bill.
Combine two big passion points, education and the World Cup. And our program this year was to donate a scholarship for every single goal that was scored during the FIFA World Cup 2014 tournament. And it was a very successful tournament. We have one of the highest scoring tournaments in FIFA history. So it's a pleasure to be here and announce a $250,000 donation to the HSF.
So you gotta try one without the sauce, one with the chipotle sauce, and the other one with the cilantro sauce.
All right, let's do it. Dale. All right, so this is without sauce. Amazing. What do you think, Billy?
Speechless.
Keep bringing it.
All right, here we go.
I appreciate it.
Oh man,
This Chipotle sauce.
chipotle sauce right here.
No, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Try this one. That's cilantro sauce.
Amazing.
Now this is a secret recipe from her.
It's not a secret.
She won't give it to us.
All
She
right.
says it's not a secret, but she's not
Please
telling us.
Cilantro sauce.
Okay,
Bring
here
it.
we go.
That cilantro sauce is legit.
Isn't it good?
I need the recipe.
Well, we try not to give too much. We don't want to do like
Amazing.
a bun or anything. We want you to taste the beef, But sometimes just.
Walk into the elevator, getting ready to present here at 2 o'clock my workshop on helping retail brands and CPG brands establishing a social and digital footprint with millennials. And for me, this is going to be a different format. It's going to be a roundtable workshop, so I'm really excited. We're going to have some big leaders in there from the retail and CPG space, and I'm going to really speak with them about my case study on how I helped launch a Latino social media presence when I was at Winn-Dixie, and also really just make it conversational and fun to help these guys with some tips to help them shape their digital strategy for Hispanics. I just rocked out my session here at HR360, and I just saw this tweet. One of the vendors is giving away a GoPro, so I want to try win myself a new camera for my video blog. Azteca Cactus Juice, and Billy here is going to be brave enough
That's right.
to try it.
Try it. Let's see.
Take a shot of that.
It's got a wonderful aroma. Oh yeah, that's good.
Would you like to try one?
I'm good,
Refreshing.
thank you. I'm going to pass. How's that Goya passion fruit?
Also passion fruit, very good as well. It's Billy approved.
everyone, just made it back here to the hotel room. I'm going to charge my phone for a little bit, and got my dancing shoes on, but I'm going to throw on some jeans, and then I'm going to head downstairs again for this Celia Cruz tribute band, followed by a networking reception, and there's going to be a pub crawl throughout downtown San Antonio later on, which should be fun. I hope to see the Alamo Dome, or the Alamo, while I'm here. The Alamo Dome, I think, is where the Spurs play. Go Heat. And so far, all in all, it's just been a really good time, making some great contacts out here, which when you go to the conferences, you know, part of it is the networking and the contacts that you make. The other part is the content. So there's been some really good case studies from brands, not only on the retail side, but CPG, learning a lot on what they're doing to market to Hispanics in the multicultural space. I had a workshop today at 2. We had a really good turnout, great questions. That was all around digital and social, and how brands can go ahead and get started with developing a digital and social strategy for multicultural and Latino. So with that, I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll see you at this tribute band concert. This one right here is from PepsiCo. It looks like it's an assortment of their products. Obviously, we have a can of Pepsi. We have these lime-flavored crackers, oatmeal bar, Diet Pepsi. Looks like some Spanish Oreos, and then Aquafina, my favorite, bottle of water. Got some Doritos. Then I got this yesterday when I checked in. Magazine. This is cool. There's some Goya olive oil. Always comes in handy in the kitchen. Some frozen pops. Mac and cheese, courtesy of Kraft. Mom Brand's Fruit Loops. And what do we have here? Some pure cane sugar. Notepad, courtesy of Jumex. Rocking the HR 360 swag. What do we have going on here?
A jalapeno chicken tinga on a black bean puree tostada.
This looks amazing.
And you can help yourself to some salsa verde.
Excellent, thank you. This right here is why I love coming to Texas. Tex-Mex. Hashtag Tex-Mex. Here at the Alamo. So Billy, give us a little historical context.
So I was just reading the letter here, Santa Ana. This is where they came and started fighting the Texans, and the Texans said, we shall never surrender. But I believe they lost.
So for those of you that have never been here before, doing a video selfie, the Alamo is right smack dab in the middle of downtown San Antonio. So this is the surroundings. Yeah.